That was great. Thank you so much, Eve. Absolutely appreciated it. We come to nearly close of the day, and I'm speechless. The day has been like a dream to me. I've been dreaming about this for the last 9 months, and it has been like amazing. Yeah, let the video go on. Yeah, let's just summarize that. Emotional, but it's a good thing. When I made that presentation in September, people said, "You're crazy. You're going to get the whole Queen's Hotel booked." People didn't believe this. We obviously didn't hit the 700 mark because of school holidays, which I did not factor, because my kids are only 2-year-old, now 3. Now I realize that. So I've learned from my lesson and really appreciate everyone's support here today in making this happen, making that vision into reality and, implementing that strategy. I used all my Prince 2 Managing Successful program, all the line management mentoring skills, and it has happened. And we are here, and I cannot thank. The list is long. The list is long, and it starts from my family, my friends, my volunteers, my events team, the social media, the branding person, Leeds City Council, Office of AI, Queen's Hotel, amazing AV guys, and it's just a long list. And if I missed anyone, I do apologize. But last but not the least, you guys, you made it happen. You made it happen, and I think you all deserve a massive round of applause to you all. Yeah. I just want to take a few points. I know I was going to waffle in this session because I was not prepared. So taking a few points, and AI is here, government is involved, community is getting involved. This is great to see that, and this was the key ingredient for today's session. Bringing leadership, bringing ethics, bringing community, and everything together. Because when we talk about AI, it's not about technology. It's everything around human and people, and AI is enabled for people. So while we have amazing experts from government and city council, is there any question that you want to ask all three of us, or particularly in us two? Yeah.
So question for government, actually. So it strikes me that political environment we live in is pretty complicated, pretty messy. Conversations fairly hard to flow these days. And the system's changing very quickly. So the second you get an innovation in AI, the system changes like that, right? So how do you respond in the correct time frame? How do you let the policymakers, the people who actually make the decisions on law and government, how do you make them, is that okay, yeah? How do you make them respond quick enough?
That makes complete sense, and that is one of the challenges that government faces with new technologies like this, because they do move at such a fast pace. I think that's why bodies like the AI Council and the Centre for Data Ethics, which is bringing together that expertise of people that are already working in the field and helping, advise government on what we should be doing, because they're out in the field working, talking to the right people, understanding what is happening, can make sure that we, keep up in a better real time of what is going on. But I think equally important is not to make knee-jerk reaction decisions, because that could stifle innovation as well. So it's trying to get that balance, and I think that's why keeping talking to people is so important. But you're right, it is a real challenge and something that we're trying to address, and why having a dedicated policy unit like the Office for AI is so important, because we can really focus on this. And also being a joint team between BEIS and DCMS really helps because we're getting the expertise from both sides and having vested interests in two government departments as well as more broadly across HMT. So I think, again, it's something we're aware of, that we need to make sure we are trying to react quick enough, but keep on challenging us. If the community doesn't think we're doing the right things speedily enough, come and tell us.
So this is called AI Tech North. So that's a question for the council. What engagement do we have from other northern cities, and what makes it what AI Tech needs?
Is this a question for me? I'll start, yeah. I've been traveling and talking in different cities like Newcastle, Sheffield, Hull, Manchester, Leeds. So if I go to the next slide, if that's okay. Yeah. So that's where I've been, and we wanted to connect all of them together. And this platform is what brings everyone together. So a platform powered by people with passion for AI, right? So we have Birmingham AI here in the house. Raise your hands. Yay. We got guys from people from data science in Glasgow. We got data science London. We got Sheffield machine learning community. We got people from Hull. Hull? Anyone from Hull? Yay, that's good. We got people from Manchester. Okay, good stuff. So we've actually made an effort to bring different communities from everywhere together, focusing on machine learning, data science, and obviously the tech companies as well. But obviously being in Leeds, for the first time, we're learning, we want to expand further, and this is where we're going to urge for 2020, where this platform is AI for people platform, right? It needs to be driven by people, not by tech companies, right? This is why I did not enforce the tech label here. It is a people platform, and genuinely everything that we had today, the theme, the agenda, the sessions, the track, it was all less of sales, more about value and what we can give back to the community, right? And it is driven by people. So next year, there's a call of action to all of you in this room to go out there, spread the word, and actually amplify the presence of this event and the platform, because it is truly driven by you. I started this, and I've seen many people saying, how do you know this about this platform? Through sharing. But next year, it should be, I know this because of you all in the room, right? It needs to translate and propagate through you. So it's truly community-driven platform, which I'm absolutely proud about. And I'm looking forward to 2020. I'm shortly going to talk about it, but I'll pass over to you.
What I was just going to say briefly is that I encourage you all to connect with the place that you're in. So I think that the potential of AI and machine learning is only going to be found if you uncover the real difficult issues and problems that your city is trying to, and your city region is trying to solve. So if you engage, with those cities, and the same issues that I talked about in Leeds around a 50-50 city, they're in every core city in the UK. But each city has different challenges. I would encourage you to really, really understand what's happening in your place and think about how what you're doing is going to help tackle those issues. Because if you do that, then we will harness the power of AI and machine learning for real good and move ourselves forward. So that's, I guess, my reflection on that point about place.
I just wondered how we could carry on the conversation. I don't really want to wait till 2020 and we all get back together again. How can we kind of, expand the platform?
In many ways. This is one of the ways where we can do this. We are partnered with various communities everywhere in different cities. So we go there, we bring our experts, we educate, we give advice, and we host events in a smaller pockets of numbers. So 100, 160. Obviously, this is a grand scale. This was a statement that we want to say. AI is in the north. We have brought AI to the north. We exist as a platform, but we want to have this statement in different cities. So we're welcoming partners, we're welcoming different bodies, or anyone who's interested to collaborate. Again, it started with one person. Today I have 30 volunteers, 40 speakers, 10 partners, sponsored partners, and 50 community partners. So you can see in the last 9 months, we've gone from one body to these many. And next year, we're targeting at 50 sponsors or partners and 150 community partners coming together. So next year's vision is big. While we're here, I'm just going to talk what we're going to do next year. So we talk about future of city and country. Let's talk about future of AI Tech North 2020. We're hosting the first Northern AI Summit next year, 7th of the 7th, 2020. Save that day. It's a 2-day summit, tentatively booked First Direct Arena. So if you know where that place is, it gives you the scale at which we want to expand. We will be doing our rounds into different regions like Manchester, Newcastle, Glasgow, and collaborating with different partners in different cities and bringing them here, right, centrally. And that's our vision, okay? We also want to emphasize that we are a platform, non-profit platform, but we are here to help, advise, give educational benefits to different organizations who have challenges. We host hacks, by the way. Wanted to drop that in. Hackathon is to solve your problem with your own data and with our experts giving you technical advice. Okay, we host this and many people have enjoyed this session. It's absolutely brilliant, but we are platform agnostic. We don't focus on a specific platform as well, which means you're creating a solution which is long-term. Okay, I'm not trying to sell a platform here. We just want this platform to be the open platform where everyone can collaborate, take the AI advantage and actually work together, in delivering something in a strategic, in a cultural, and in an ethical fashion together. Yeah, this is purely AI for People's platform. Yeah.
My question goes to Leeds Council. Whenever business challenges comes for a council, it is pretty much similar across the country to all council. Problems are similar where AI could play a critical roles. So is there any plan to create a consortia of a North-based council to create a shared investment model where the adoption of AI could be faster whenever it comes to investment? Because whenever it is investment, each council has challenges in terms of IT investment, but by creating a shared investment model, it could be much more faster, to deliver the, benefits to the citizens and to the city. That is my question one. And question two, do you have some sort of AI advisory council at this moment, who can advise to the Leeds city, based on different challenges at a regular period of times, based on the industry, revolutions or revolution, whatever you call it, is happening, to bring the latest technology benefits to the, Leeds city. If there is no council at this moment to Leeds city, is there any plan to, constitute an advisory council? Thank you.
Thank you for that question. So a couple of quick responses. So I have had a conversation with another colleague from the Office of AI about what, there's an exploratory conversation going on about what do local authorities need to help to be able to capitalise on AI and what interventions should the Office for AI make. So at this stage, there's no specific intervention that's been taken, but there are some early discussions going on. So to be aware of that. The GovTech Catalyst that I mentioned is the closest thing to it at the moment, which is by the Government Digital Service, but that's not necessarily specific to artificial intelligence and machine learning. That's more about working with local governments to identify big problems that can be resolved through digital, and the aim is that the SMEs that develop solutions will then have market solutions that the rest of local government can adopt. So there is a scheme of that nature already, but not on the scale that you suggest as yet, so in discussion. You asked about a council for AI. We don't have a council for AI as such in the city. We have recently established kind of an ethics group looking at the ethics for data as a city, which is just in the early stages of being established. and that group will look at AI and machine learning, but we haven't got a council for AI specifically set up in the city at this time.
Okay, just the last word. I just thank you for your candid answers and very open feedback and everything. I just want to thank again on behalf of Sharon and all of the team that helped put this together. I want to thank you for your time and the effort that you've all put into the day, and we just want to wish you a good and safe journey home. Okay, thank you very much.
I'm not done yet. We have some feedback forms on the seat because I want everyone to join us in AI Tech 2020 event. So if you've done something right, let us know. If you've done something wrong, please do let us know. We'll take it positively. Appreciate this is our first event, so just be nice to us. And one last thing, I want to thank all our partners who have supported us in making this a success. And I can't be proud. I'm super proud, and I'm just over the moon at the minute. So I'm going to pass over the mic to some of our partners who have done some raffle, and they have some gifts to give away. So we're going to have a quick raffle announcement if you have time. Meanwhile, if you can please fill up the feedback form, that'll be really appreciated. And I just want to thank our panel who did a wonderful job in closing the lovely ceremony. And thank you guys for the lovely day. Thank you.